long time ago, or a short time ago, in northern Siberia, there was a fox. One day, the fox decided, I will go to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. And off he went on the trail to St. Petersburg. A short time later, or a long time later, a rabbit jumped out in front of Fox. Fox growled, "Why are you jumping on my trail? I should eat you." And then a rabbit yelled, This is my trail, and I have not seen you before." "Oh, I am going to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system," bragged Fox. Rabbit thought for a time and said, "I will come with you to ride the fantastic St. Petersburg public transportation system." Fox laughs. "Ah, you are Rabbit. I am clever Fox. Where is need? You jump. What is this? Nothing. If you let me ride on your back, we can see very far. It's useful. You will find out." "Okay," barks Fox. "Let us go to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. If you cannot jump, I can eat you later." Fox was very pleased at his cleverness. Rabbit, less pleased. It is known that some foxes do eat some rabbits, but that's not what's going on here. It's just a rabbit riding on top of a fox. Okay. A short time or a long time later, Fox and Rabbit were walking down the trail to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system when they saw a squirrel up in the trees jumping along and being very annoying with his chatterings. And so Fox is like, "Squirrel, why are you annoying us? What we did to you?" And then Fox tried to climb the tree to eat the squirrel, but the fox could not climb the tree. And then the rabbit tried to jump high to get at the squirrel, but he could not jump high enough. And the fox was very annoyed at just everything. So he's like, "Squirrel, we are going to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, the squirrel gets onto the rabbit, but for different reasons than the rabbit got onto the fox." Okay, so now I've got squirrel on rabbit on fox. Okay. Ha! Okay, let us go to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. If you cannot climb, I can eat you later. Okay, so now what's going on? So the squirrel runs down the tree and jumps onto the rabbit on the fox. Yip yip fox to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. Okay, so Fox is pretty happy here. Again, squirrel less happy because it is known that some foxes do eat some squirrels, but that is not what's going on here. It's just a squirrel on a rabbit on a fox. Okay. Fox and rabbit and squirrel are all walking on the trail to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system, but mostly walking was Fox. He was on the bottom. And then a long time or a short time later, a giant wolf jumps onto the trail. Howled the wolf. Who are you and where are you going? I am Fox. This is Rabbit and Squirrel, and we are going to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. Okay, so there is like a whole thing here. Eventually, the fox convinces the wolf to go to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system. Okay, not too much of a surprise. They argue for a lot. Like the wolf tries to get on top of the squirrel, and that didn't work. And but they figured it out, and there was a bit of an argument about whether they would have to go to Lithuania. But then the rabbit figured out that the wolf was talking about Kaliningrad, and that's not where they were going. And then they met a pig, and now no one can figure out who needs to ride on who, because nothing works out. So they ended up with the fox on a pig, and then also they had the rabbit and squirrel on the wolf. Okay, and so now fox and pig and rabbit and squirrel and wolf are all on the trail to St. Petersburg to ride the fantastic public transportation system, and this will be continued in the next recording.